Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video about my experience going to a makeup school. And I feel like there's a lot of debate and a lot of arguments about, being a makeup artist and going to a makeup school, or just sticking to learning from YouTube and just learning online and being self-taught. And I feel like there's a lot of debate and people saying makeup schools are trash or they're not important. I went to makeup school. I wanted to make a video about it and just give my thoughts, my experience, what I think, and if I think it's worth it or not. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I just graduated. I literally graduated last week. But hey, it's never too early to make a video about it if it means that I'm gonna be helping people to possibly save their money. Did I say my name? I don't think I said my name. Hi, my name is Sophia, and I hope you consider to subscribe to my channel. I might not be the coolest person in the world, but I think that I might be a little bit entertaining. Consider to subscribe and also follow me on my social media, and let's just get into the video. What exactly makes a makeup artist professional? Like those people that have, I'm a professional makeup artist. What does actually make those people professional? I don't know. I used to think that going to a makeup school will make me a professional makeup artist, but I'm not so sure about that anymore. I don't think going to a makeup school certifies that you are actually better or more prepared than someone that just learned everything from YouTube and just never went to a makeup school. I don't know. Since makeup artists, there's no such thing as a license or a degree or something. It's not like a doctor that you need to go and get a degree and specialize and whatever you have to do. Yes, I'm wearing the same hoodie as yesterday. Sue me. I did get a certification. I didn't mention I did get one. I have it right there. And yeah, you get a certification when you go to makeup school, but it isn't something like a doctor, that you have your medical license and you have your degrees of which school or university you went to. It's not like that. People are not gonna come and ask me, oh, do you have a certification? They're not gonna ask you that. The only good service that certification is gonna do is the discounts that I get on MAC and NARS and Charlotte Tilbury and all those brands that have the Pro MUA membership. That's all. So you kind of don't know what to do if you want to be a professional makeup artist, and I feel like you don't even know how much prepared you actually need to be professional. People always, and I feel like there's always a question, is it really necessary to go to makeup school to be a professional makeup artist? That's a question that I had in my mind for a long time, and I'm gonna solve that to you. I'm gonna give you some pros and cons from my experience going to makeup school. I'm gonna give you my backstory and also some pros and cons from being self-taught, and then I'm gonna give you my conclusion and what I think. This is just my perspective, my opinion. Before I start with my story, I want to make the clarification that I am in no way, or do I in no way think that I'm better than anyone just because I went to makeup school. I suck. There's so many people that are a million times better and they're self-taught. I don't think there's anything wrong with being self-taught. These are my notes just in case, because I'm probably gonna forget stuff. So I started doing my makeup when I was around 14 years old because I needed to learn to do makeup to go to parties. I'm from a Latin American country and we're big on quinceañeras, birthday parties when a girl turns 15. I needed to learn how to do my makeup for those parties because I wasn't gonna go with a clean face. Even though I could have, I didn't, because people judge you a lot. So I didn't. I remember specifically the first party that I went to, my mom did my makeup, and I don't like the way my moms do my makeup, even at that age, because she had previously done my makeup for dance performances. I always hated it. That's where I found out Nikki tutorials existed and just everybody else. Since that, everything that I knew about makeup, it was from YouTube and YouTube only. Then when I was 17 and I was about to leave my country to move to Spain, I went to a few makeup classes because my mom and a few of my friends were like, you're really good at makeup, maybe you should take some classes just to, you know, get better or anything. So I went and I learned absolutely nothing. They're not professional at all. Horrible. I don't know if they're still in business, but if they are, dude, they suck. Fast forward, I moved to Spain at the age of 18. I'm 20. Literally, my birthday was on August 4th. Started being somewhat of an influencer on my Instagram. I started doing makeup looks because I had nothing better to do with my life. I wasn't studying, I was working actually. So all I did on my free time was to do my makeup. And then at 19, I went to a makeup school because I really enjoyed makeup, and I thought going to a makeup school was gonna solve my problem and was gonna make me professional. And boy, am I wrong. The makeup school that I went to, it was a 10-month course. I started in September and I ended on July because of the pandemic and all of that. And we were taught, I think it was really complete. We learned how to do, you know, social makeup for events and bridal makeup, like different styles of bridals, editorials, makeup for theater, movies. We also learned how to do fantasy and characters, special effects makeup. I feel like we went through, you know, every category of makeup. And we learned how to do the bases. The course, it wasn't enough for me to just be completely professional. Like if I want to focus on special effects, I will do more research and either go on YouTube or actually go into classes that are just for special effects makeup. But overall, my makeup school was really complete, I guess. We got to see everything, rather than just social and bridal makeup. We also got to do, I guess you could say, practice, like internships or something. We did a few photo shoots. We didn't do that many because of the pandemic, but we did a few photo shoots, and I also got to do a few photo shoots on my own. And then for our final project, we did 4 photo shoots with different style of makeup, which is great. That's what my makeup school was like. That's what we learned. I don't know what it's like in other makeup schools. I don't know. This is just the one that I went to. So pros and cons. The pros is contacts. You get to make a lot of contacts, work with several photographers in my city, and it just get a way to get noticed, you know, that you exist and that you are available in case they want some collab or if they want to work with you. And I also got to do makeup on a few models from my city, so that's also nice. In case they need someone to do their makeup, they have my contact, my Instagram, so they can just reach out to me. So that is really great. You get to practice on different faces. That's one of the main things where I really like going to makeup school, because when you are self-taught, you do all your makeup on your face, you experiment on yourself, and you know how it's gonna look good on yourself. But if you have to do a makeup on a client or in a model and they have a different eye shape than yours, or they have a different face shape, you might have a little bit of trouble. I'm not saying that you can do a beautiful job, but you might have a little bit of trouble because you've only practiced on yourself. Well, on my makeup school, since we were 10 girls, we get to every day in every class we did makeup on a different person. So that was great because we get to practice on someone that has a, you know, like a more hooded eye, or someone whose lips are really small, or different things. Another pro is that you get to try out products without actually having to buy them. In my makeup school, we didn't have to bring any products. All products were included, except for our brushes. We had to have our brushes. That was the only thing that we were required to have. So It's really nice because if you want to try out a product, at least in my experience, I could ask my teacher, have you tried this product? Do you know if this product is good? And chances are she has, or she knows a little bit of the product, and you get to try out a lot of products because and especially expensive products like MAC and NARS and Cryolan and just all of this, so it's really nice. Cons: not very updated techniques. I personally don't think that is a problem that they keep teaching old techniques, because old techniques doesn't mean that they're bad, but I did notice that my teacher, she didn't feel really comfortable trying out new trends, kind of shifting her old techniques to new techniques, and that's something that kind of bothered me a little bit. Obviously, I'm used to the new techniques, and for me they're easier than the old techniques, so it was kind of like a barrier for me. I don't think old techniques are bad. I just think that in makeup school people are not exactly really open to try out new things. I'm sorry for the lighting if it's a little bit weird. Not much room for creativity, so this is something that I'm still dealing with. I feel like I was put in a box in my makeup school. I feel like I had to do things a certain way because, you know, she would teach us a look and we had to replicate the look. So there was not much room for me to do whatever I wanted, and that affected me in my personal life. In my Instagram, I stopped being very active. I'm still not very active as I used to be before, and it's really stressing me out. It doesn't really leave room for a lot of creativity. At least that's what happened to me. And expensive. So my makeup school, it was 270 euros per month, and for like, I don't know what you call it in English, like la inscripción, la matrícula, the admission, I don't know even what you call it. So it's kind of like a payment that you do to get in, I guess. It was 300 euros. So I think overall the whole course costed like 3,000 euros. So not really affordable. Not everybody can afford it. It's really expensive. And then pros and cons from being self-taught. The most important pro that self-taught has is that it's free. It's affordable. Anyone can afford YouTube. You just go on YouTube and you search whatever you have, and you get to learn from different people. Rather that on a makeup school, you only learn from, at least I had one teacher, so I only learned from her everything. And then on YouTube, you can find different people. Oh, you like better this person for these things, or you get to learn from different people's technique, and that's amazing. There's a lot of creativity freedom. You're constantly in a creative place because you're on YouTube and you see many people doing very creative looks, and there's trends, and then on Instagram there's always very creative people over there. So overall, there's a lot of creativity, and that can be really transmitted to you. And then a con, I only have one con for some reason, and the one is the filters and lighting. It's not the same thing to watch someone do their makeup on camera than doing it in real life. It doesn't look the same, the payout is not the same, and you don't do your makeup the same for real life and camera. You tend to put more products when you are going on camera than when you go out in your real life. So that's one of the issues, and also that people edit their photos and edit their videos and they put filters on. So you never know if that's actually the result, if that's actually their work, or they had a little help with Photoshop and Facetune. And sometimes you get frustrated because you see the beauty guru or whoever doing their makeup and you're doing it as well, and you're like, it doesn't look the same, but it's because it's never gonna look the same because, you know, they edit their videos with filters and stuff. It's a big disadvantage that you should always be aware of. It's never gonna look the same on camera that it's gonna look in real life, and that's why you should do your makeup differently when you're on camera than when you're in real life. My personal experience with my makeup school, I didn't hate my makeup school. I got along well with most people, and I think makeup school really helped me for my social life in a way. I don't have friends here in Spain. I moved 2 years ago and I still haven't had any friends. So it was nice for me to go to makeup school, do something that I enjoy and get to see people a few times a week. It was really, really great. It helped me mentally in a way. But also I'm someone that I get bored really easily. I don't like being put in a box because I get exhausted, I get anxious, and I feel like that's what happened to me in makeup school. I stopped enjoying makeup. I feel so bad saying this and I don't want to cry. This is the first time I'm saying this. So I kind of got tired about makeup and kind of lost my passion. I feel bad because like my dad paid for it, paid 3,000 euros for that, but yeah, so I kind of lost my passion for makeup because again I was put in a box. I lost my creativity and I'm like freaking out because I don't know what to do with my life. Doesn't mean I hate makeup school and I don't hate anyone that was in my class. I don't. It's just how I feel, how I felt. Do I regret going to makeup school? I got to learn many things from makeup school. And I got to make a lot of contacts from makeup school, and it's an experience that I don't regret and I will never want to take away. I feel like as much as it helped me in a way and as much as I learned a few things, mentally it didn't help me at all. Emotionally I feel like it might have worked. It kind of made my undiagnosed anxiety, it made it even worse, and my undiagnosed depression as well. I think if you want to go to makeup school, I will really suggest you to rethink it. Not because makeup school is bad or anything, but it's just most of the things that you can learn from makeup school, you can learn them from YouTube. The only thing that I will say is contacts. That's the only thing that you can take away from makeup school, and that is if you go to a good makeup school, because not all makeup schools are good. So I would really think about it if you want to go to makeup school. I think you can be an amazing makeup artist, professional makeup artist, without going to a makeup school. I think people that are self-taught and that learn everything from just, you know, YouTube and Instagram, I admire them. I used to be self-taught. I want to go back to just enjoying makeup the way I used to a year ago, and I hope, and I'm gonna get there at some point whenever I solve my little what do you call it, I don't know, depression, I guess. I don't know. Conclusion, I think makeup school has its ups and downs, and it all depends where you go, if it's a good makeup school or not. But I will highly suggest you to just be self-taught. Yes, there are things that makeup school can teach you that you are probably not going to learn from YouTube, but this is just my experience. I don't 100% regret it, but there's a part of me that wishes that I never did it. I'm just gonna leave the video right here because this is getting emotional and I didn't know this video was gonna be emotional. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of makeup school. If you've gone to makeup school, please don't be shy and tell me your experience. Tell me what you think. Also, this video is in no way, shape or form shading people that go to makeup school or that are self-taught, or this is in no way me shading the makeup school that I went to, because I have so much love for my teacher and for some of my classmates. Like, I have so much love for them. It's just, I guess, not the best time for me. I'm dealing with many things personally, so please don't be shy and share your opinion. I will highly appreciate it, as long as you're being respectful. Subscribe to my channel and follow my socials if you want to keep up with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!